Joining me on GCS Today is Kristin Kiser. She is the principal at Lowell Elementary School and the current Gaston County Principal of the Year. Kristin, it's good to see you. Congratulations on being the Gaston County Principal of the Year.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hakens. I'm really proud to be here today.
So tell us, what does it mean to you to be the Principal of the Year?
Well, I feel very proud, I feel very honored, and I feel very blessed. I'm proud because I love what I do. Working with students and teachers is one of the most rewarding careers there is. Every day is different. There's always a challenge, but with every challenge, there is a celebration. I feel honored because I serve alongside some of the most dedicated, innovative people, school leaders in this district, and to represent this group and serve alongside them is an esteemed honor. And I feel blessed because I have worked with and continue to work with some of the most fantastic teachers in the classroom, and the fact that I get to be a part of the whole learning experience and to witness all of that wonderful instruction is a true blessing.
So tell us about your day as a principal. If we spent the day with you and followed you around, what would we see you doing?
Well, I'm a people person, so I like to be out and about. So, first thing in the morning, in the afternoon, with arrival and dismissal, I'm out and about among the teachers and the staff, greeting everybody, just interacting with them. And kind of once our day gets started, I'm still in classrooms. That's one of the favorite parts of my job, is to be able to go in and really see where the magic happens, so to speak, and to see how the kids are really doing and the teachers are. I also like to be a part of the PLC process, sitting in with them and hearing about their planning and the progress that students are making in those meetings. So you would see me out and about in those areas pretty much.
So if we talk to your students and your teachers and staff members, what do you think they would say about you, or what would you hope they would say about you?
Well, I would hope that they would say that I am a positive leader. I'm a leader that encourages and promotes. Everybody can do anything they set their mind to. I'm a nurturer by nature, so I feel like that they would probably say I'm a person that would just be in their corner no matter what.
So you are part of an education family. So let's talk about your education story. Tell us about your education story.
Yes, sir. I am a graduate of Western Carolina. That was where my undergrad was done. However, my parents are longtime educators who served a long career here in Gaston County, and then also drove across the border to go to South Carolina once they retired here. And I guess I just saw them do that all my life. Mom always had great stories from when her time working at Catawba Heights and Belmont Middle. And then, of course, Dad being at South Point, there was always, we had, players and people coming to eat and needing rides and things like that. In fact, I think the manager for the football team when I was in kindergarten at Catawba Heights, we were half day then, so that's a long time ago. He used to pick me up every day and take me to daycare. So it just was in my blood that I do something like this. And they were my inspiration to get started. But I have 4 children, and they're very different by nature. I guess being their mom has helped me to be a better teacher and a better leader because of their different gifts and graces. I've been able to learn and grow as a person and gain different perspectives that I think are helpful in this business. And so being their mom has helped me to be better, but it's also inspired me to be better because I understand the importance of my job and the role that we play.
So with you being homegrown in Gaston County Schools in an education family, I guess you just knew education is where you would be.
Yes, sir. I really did. Like I said, it started as a young age, and we just always it was a part of who we were. Work days you had to go to school with mom and sometimes dad. In the summertime you rode with dad to go help change the sprinklers at the football field, or to go in the springtime and drag the infield up at the baseball field. Hung out in the gym a lot of times when he had basketball ball game duty. You were just around the school all the time.
So what is your key to success as an educator and as a principal?
Well, I think the first thing you have to do, because there's a lot to do, is to prioritize. And you have to handle the hard stuff first, because putting it off is not going to make it any easier. In fact, it makes it worse. And I think you have to cultivate leaders around you. And that can help you, because it helps you to be able to delegate some things if need be, and that to share the load and the responsibility. I think leadership's about focusing on people you work with. In education, that means everybody, your stakeholders, your students, your staff, your parents. I think it was Maya Angelou who said that you can't be a great leader if all you see is yourself. She said a leader sees greatness in others, and that's something that I try to live by. I feel like everybody has something to offer, so I try to find the good or the strengths that they have, that they possess, and help them to further develop these talents and strengths. I use this approach with our teachers, and I also believe it's important to serve them, in helping them to become great. That means that as the leader of the building, I have to get in there right there with them to help them get the job done, and helping them to see that I am their biggest encourager. I am their biggest cheerleader and supporter, because I think that helps to create an environment where folks can feel valued and appreciated and respected. And it also promotes a positive climate, so that they're engaged and committed and to being their best selves and being their best for our students.
Certainly, being a principal is a demanding job. There are a lot of responsibilities, and your people, whether it's your students or your teachers, your parents, they have to be your focus.
That's right. That's right.
So when we did our back to school convocation video, we asked you about trading places with a famous person. And you said that that person would be Dolly Parton. So tell us, why would you want to live the life of Dolly Parton for one day?
Well, what's not to love with Dolly? I mean, really. I love her positive, genuine spirit. I love her self-confidence and her sense of humor. I mean, she's smart, she's talented, and she's very accomplished. She has so much grit and work ethic, and her ability to I love the fact that she is who she is, and she's never forgotten where she came from. And that to me says a lot, because she is so accomplished. She is so famous. She is so wealthy. But I feel like you could just sit down and have a conversation with her, and it, just like any ordinary person. And I also love the fact that her philanthropic efforts that she's given back to her community and other causes, for the good of those causes. Her library, the wildfire victims, those kinds of things. I mean, and if nothing else, I mean, I don't know many people that have their own theme park. So,
Well, we will not do it today, but before your time as Principal of the Year is over, just know that we are going to want to hear your rendition of 9 to 5 or Jolene or one of those other Dolly Parton songs. So we'll give you plenty of time to start practicing.
Sure. That's going to be something else.
I bet it will. Okay, let's talk about public education.
Yes,
And
sir.
let's talk about its importance. Why do you think public education is so important in Gaston County?
Well, public education is important to any area because it's a true asset to any community. But here in Gaston County, it's a great equalizer of society, and it promotes social and economic benefits. But especially here in Gaston County, because our school system is the largest employer. So it's kind of a twofold thing. In our area, we not only prepare the majority of its citizens through our system, but we also support the economy due to the large number of citizens who are employed. And I know that research has said that those folks in any given community who graduate and have had access to a quality education throughout their whole educational career are more likely to find gainful employment, and have stable families and be active and productive citizens. So a good education provides benefits to individuals, but it also provides benefits throughout a community, and it creates broad social and economic benefits for everyone. So,
And that's what we're about. We're about inspiring that success
yes, sir.
and preparing our students for college, for the workforce, and for life beyond graduation. So I think that all of that is very important, and public education serves to accomplish all of that.
It does. It really does.
Kristin Kiser, she is the principal at Lowell Elementary School and the current Gaston County Principal of the Year. Kristin, we want to congratulate you again on being the Principal of the Year, and we want to thank you for being with us here today on GCS Today.
Thank you.